1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My take on adjusting. What color would adjusting be? It's pretty boring, so hello sparrows, I am Vei Lin, and I will be telling you my take on adjusting. Damn it, it wasn't sideways, I already messed up the video. It can be hard to adjust, whether, you moved out and you got a new house, or you turned 18 and you gotta move out and get a new house. People usually say I'm adjusting when a big change happens, when their life suddenly turned around. Let's say a family member exploded on them. Then they need to adjust. They need to fix and tweak themselves so that they could live with this newfound experience. Adjusting makes me think of pivoting, small shifts in behavior in what you need to do to, fix something. When you want to fix a crooked photo frame, you adjust its leveling so that it's level with the wall. You slightly adjust it. And over time, you get your desired result. Everyone has a different amount of time it takes them to adjust to a certain thing. Some people, they hold on to, let's say, grudges. They hold on to these bad experiences and could, never recover from them. Could never adjust to live with it. And so they have these problems for life because they weren't able to, adjust properly in the time that they needed to where it's become such a far out problem. A problem that's going to be so hard to fix, that's going to take so many different changes that it feels impossible to achieve. But regardless, you could always adjust more towards a goal, and you will eventually reach it, given enough time. Now that we got definitions out of the way, I just want to have, a little bit more loose of a video. Really want to give my take on adjusting in a more honest way, in a more I'm entertained kind of way. So don't want to sound too formal. Don't want to sound like I'm making a professional video here, because I'm not making a professional video here. I'm pressing a pause button and I'm unpausing the video. I'm wanting you to adjust to, a more upbeat style of video. Even though, I set the expectation of a really boring and bland video where I'm going to give my take on adjusting. I want to give you more than what you came for. And so if you could adjust, then please do. And let's get into it. I'm going to kill these guys. I'm going to win. I'm going to win this. I'm going to win this game. I'm going to win this game. Okay, my teammate is sabotaging me. I did score that on myself, in all fairness, but it's entirely my teammate's fault. Okay, don't get mad at me. I only scored on an own goal. Bah, watch this. Yeah, see. I adjusted. Okay, you need to adjust. What does adjust even mean? Okay, adjust. I'm thinking small shifts. Okay, we define that. Adjusting to, big experiences, big shifts. Going away from the status quo. I could think of, let's say let's say you punch your cat in the face. It'll take a second for their fur to adjust back. That was a really, really bad example. I'm sorry. Give me a second. Anyways, punching your cat in the face. It'll take them a second to adjust. What could I possibly been going for there? These dogs are so loud. Uh-oh. No, we're cooked. We're not cooked. I'm not dying. I'm not losing this game. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I do got to be talking about adjusting. Do you want to hear my take on adjusting? Why would you click on this video? That's such a random, really oddly boring word that I came up with. You actively saw me pick a random word, and it happened to be adjusting. But okay. I could say how adjusting could be useful. Yes. Adjusting needs a bias. It needs a goal. If you want to adjust towards better videos, you gotta have that intention of better videos, and then you start adjusting towards it. If you want to, let's say, turn that photo frame, tilt it to the right so that it's even, you're adjusting towards the right. Adjusting usually has a direction of sorts. you wouldn't say somebody's adjusting something when they, I guess, like, punch it across the room or punch a cat in their face. That's why I didn't know where I was going with that. In a way, like, putty kind of adjusts if it, like, goes back into its old form. Like a plushie, if you squish it, it adjusts back in a way. But adjusting, it's definitely more like fixing. I wouldn't say that it's just, change happening. It'd be more intentional change. Change with a will behind it. Some willpower behind it. Did I lose? We definitely lost that. Okay. Don't worry. I lock in. Boom. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Okay. I think that was my take on adjusting. I actually got a decent bit of, like, talk out of that. I'm surprised. Yeah, we're at 6 minutes. All right, then, Sparrows. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. And, of course, good night.